Good evening, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, hi, Steffi. Hello. Good to see everybody. This is unplanned, last minute, but very interesting, so I had to share. All right, let me get my stuff sorted out. Hello, hi. All right, just a minute here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello. So, guess what, everyone? Mr. Musk is being sued for his $1 million shenanigans, everyone. We had a lawsuit filed today in Pennsylvania against Mr. Musk and the American PAC. So I thought, well, let's take a look at that. We love that. We love to hear that. So here we go. I'll just label this. Hopefully everyone's been having an okay day today. Hopefully. Yeah, I know. A lawsuit. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This guy, I tell you, he's a little different. I was wondering how long it would take. Yeah. It wasn't me, Murray. That's so funny. Well, I thought it might have been, Murray. I'm not sure what you're up to these days, but oh my goodness. So this was just filed today, which I thought, nice work, everyone. His security clearance is going to, it's funny. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure exactly where he's going to be in the cabinet type situation. Well, there's nothing wrong with, with filing lawsuits. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello, to see if you're on. Yes, oh, I'm so glad you got the notification. Yeah, I've been having some problems with the notifications recently. I have been kind of hopping on when the timing works as opposed to putting out a heads up. So I'm so glad you're able to get a notice. Hello, John. Good to see you. All these tax dollars thrown at Trump in the case they're gone. Well, they're not gone. And, that's the job, right? That's the part. If you break a law, then you're gonna get called out on it. So however it happens, it happens. Now again, this is brought by Pennsylvania, and they believe that Mr. Musk is violating the law. So they're dropped. Yeah, nope, still going. And remember, everyone, we still have sentencing coming up here in a few weeks. So lest we forget, that will be coming up on the horizon very soon. Yes, my spooky nails just started, Sean. Just started. I'm waiting a few minutes so everyone can get their notifications here. So, oh, you're trying to drop them. Okay, don't worry about it. No, that's all right. They've got dropped or dismissed. Yeah. Oh, there they go. Bye. Oh my goodness. See you later. Hello, Elise. How are you doing? Oh, it's good to see you back. Hello. So yes, this is kind of a last minute live here, but I'm telling you, it's very interesting. And I thought, well-written complaint against Mr. Musk. So, hello, Willie B. Hello. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. That was so fun. It was was it a French potato? Is that what it was? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that was adorable. Oh my goodness. A potato in Paris. Oh my gosh, that was so adorable. Oh, the signals was sent. Thank you, Suze. Oh, I love it. French fry. I got it. Oh my goodness gracious. That was so adorable. I'll never look at potatoes again the same after this election, everyone. I'm just going to say that. All right. Wanted to see this happen. Yes, I think we were all kind of like, wait a minute. I'm not sure that this is okay. And then Pennsylvania was like, it's not. It's not okay. So we're going to just file this and see what happens. So yes, indeed, Pennsylvania is not playing here. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh yes, had to have the nachos. Had those earlier. Nachos are, life giving. So we got to have that. Can't look at mushrooms the same. Oh my gosh, same. But the thing is, I never was really that big into mushrooms before, but now I'm even less than I was before. I'm in the negatives when it comes to anything with mushrooms involved. So, yikes. So, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I've been kind of waiting and to see what was going to happen with this million dollar giveaway situation that Elon Musk has been doing. And so, lo and behold, here we go. We've got a lawsuit out of Pennsylvania, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So we've got Commonwealth of Pennsylvania acting by and through Philadelphia District Attorney Lawrence Krasner here. And they are suing the America PAC, which is this big super PAC, and Elon Musk. And they're suing him over the $1 million situation, the $1 million giveaway situation. It will be thrown. Well, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll have fun while it's here. What's the worst that can happen to him? Well, again, this would be he would have to pay some kind of restitution. So it would be money that he would lose, which seems like, he's used to that. So I kid. But it's interesting. It's a fascinating legal argument, everyone. So that's why I thought, let's just do it. Let's take a look at it. So here we go. This was filed in, I'll go ahead and get us started. I think we've had enough time now for the notifications to go out to everybody. The MAGA TikTok lawyers are really, yeah, I don't know how, but sometimes every once in a while I'll stumble across a live that's just incredibly aggressive people who are not wanting to spread love and joy. And I'll listen for a little while, but it's just the hate, everyone. The hate is thick. It's thick. So I can't spell Phil without Elon. That's so funny. So there's a lot of hate going on. So I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch somebody break in their ballerina shoes. I've got something else to do. Yeah, there's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate going on out there, and too much for me. So here we go, everyone. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus American PAC and Mr. Musk. This was filed just today here. And again, this is their caption. So we've got a notification that this is not an arbitration case and it is a civil action. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So I'll go ahead and dive on in, everyone, if we're all ready. Swipe when things get yelly. Oh, exactly. That would be great on a t-shirt, by the way. That would be great. Agree to disagree without becoming unhinged. Oh my gosh, yes, indeed, I agree. All right, so plaintiff, Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, acting by and through Philadelphia District Attorney Lawrence Krasner, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that name right, but brings this public enforcement action. That's interesting. Public enforcement action. Against the defendants, America PAC, so America PAC, and Elon Musk, pursuant to Pennsylvania nuisance law. Oh, that's interesting. And the Pennsylvania Unfair Trade Practices and Consumer Protection Law listed here. And in support of this verified complaint, the Philadelphia District Attorney alleges as follows. So here we go. I do have my own merch. You're right. Oh my goodness. All right. Number one, introduction. American PAC and Elon Musk are running an illegal lottery in Pennsylvania, as well as throughout Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, as well as throughout Pennsylvania. At an October 19th, 2024 rally on Musk's X platform and on America PAC's website, America PAC and Musk launched their scheme. They announced that if a registered voter, one, turns over their personal identifying information, i.e., address, cell phone number, and email address, and makes a political pledge by signing a petition pledging support for the Constitution, especially freedom of speech and the right to bear arms, they too are eligible to be selected randomly to win $1 million. This announcement came after America PAC launched on October 7th a petition in favor of free speech and the right to bear arms, with an offer to pay individuals, including Pennsylvania registered voters, $47 for each registered voter you refer that signs this petition, which was later raised to $100 for Pennsylvania registered voters. Right, so looks like they're offering $47 to $100. Yikes, that doesn't seem right at all. In other words, America PAC and Musk are lulling Philadelphia citizens and others in the Commonwealth and other swing states in the upcoming election to give up their personal identifying information and make a political pledge in exchange for the chance to win $1 million. That is a lottery. It certainly does sound like a lottery, doesn't it? All right, and it is indisputably an unlawful lottery. Under unambiguous Pennsylvania law, all lotteries in Pennsylvania must be regulated by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The Commonwealth's lottery law establishes a lottery to be operated and administered by the state for the benefit of those 65 years of age or older. That's interesting. State regulations govern many aspects of the lottery, including the procedure for claiming prizes, the use of lottery funds, and even require the disclosure of the odds of a participant's chances of winning. America PAC's and Musk's lottery is plainly not a lawful lottery. Under unambiguous Pennsylvania law, moreover, the Pennsylvania General Assembly has declared that illegal lotteries are a public nuisance and empowered law enforcement officers such as DA Krasner to seek an injunction in court to stop them. Hello, Beyond Petroleum. Good to see you. So they're calling it out as a lottery, everybody. Do you think it's a lottery? I mean, that's a really, I think, a good look at it. I mean, if you do one thing, then you're entered in for this random drawing. It certainly sounds like a lottery. So the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, excuse me, is the one that filed this here. All right, America PAC's and Musk's illegal lottery scheme also violates the Commonwealth's consumer protection laws. In connection with their scheme, they are deploying deceptive, vague, and misleading statements that create a likelihood of confusion or misunderstanding. For example, they have not published a complete set of lottery rules or shown how they are protecting the privacy of participants' personal information. Also, though Musk says that a winner selection is random, that appears false because multiple winners that have been selected are individuals who have shown up at Trump rallies in Pennsylvania. The General Assembly's consumer protection laws empower DA Krasner to seek an injunction to stop that misconduct as well. So that's a really good point too, everyone. Now, you know that if there is any kind of an advertisement for a lottery in your state, there's always at the end of the commercial or at the end of the ad, there's always a disclaimer, right? Saying, go to this website to see the rules for the area, or not valid in states that don't allow for lotteries. So there's always these kind of disclaimers at the end. And so they made a really good point here. Where's the Elon Musk disclaimer, right? Where's that at? Or even one saying what the rules are. So we don't have that. So this was filed by the Commonwealth. All right, everyone. Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, acting by and through Philadelphia District Attorney Lawrence Krasner. So let me just add on here. He became a citizen fraudulently. Oh, I don't know anything about that. But Pennsylvania here. We'll just put Pennsylvania down. All right. Pennsylvania. Here we go. There we go. Added information. That should be easier. I'm shocked that's on behalf of the Commonwealth. Well, yeah. I mean, there you have it. We're going to have to keep reading into the law, though, here. I'm not sure exactly what law they're using, but we'll keep going forward. He's one tough cookie. All right. Very good. Thanks for doing the legalese. Oh, yeah, of course. Let's go Philly. Yeah, of course. Oh, beautiful nails. Thank you. A little Halloween going on here. All right, so running an illegal lottery and violating consumer protections is ample basis for an injunction, and concluding that America PAC and Musk must be stopped immediately before the upcoming presidential election on November 5th. That is because America PAC and Musk has hatched their illegal lottery scheme to influence voters in that election. To be clear, this is not a case about whether defendants have violated state and federal laws prohibiting vote buying. Instead, this case is very simple because America PAC and Musk are indisputably violating Pennsylvania's statutory provisions against illegal lotteries and deceiving consumers. Oh, I love that. I love that language. Good for you. D.A. Krasner therefore brings this action to immediately stop America PAC and Musk from these violations of Pennsylvania law. If not enjoined, their lottery scheme will irreparably harm Philadelphians and others in Pennsylvania and tarnish the public's right to a free and fair election. Right. So here's our jurisdiction and venue that's being set out. Court has jurisdiction over this action pursuant to 42 Pennsylvania Code. There's no federal jurisdiction over this dispute. It's a Pennsylvania law matter. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, cuties. A venue's proper in Philadelphia County. That's where a cause of action rose. I'm kind of skipping through our jurisdiction piece here a little bit. Proper in Philadelphia County. That's where a cause of action rose. I'm kind of skipping through our jurisdiction piece here a little bit. America PAC, again, claims it's received over 280,000 petition signers who are registered voters in Pennsylvania. And on information and belief, among those 280,000 petition signers are residents of Philadelphia County. So he has to relate it back to the jurisdiction in order to show that it's in the proper place. All right, the lawsuit's being filed in the proper place. As alleged herein, those signers have accepted America PAC's offer to A, provide their personal data in exchange for an opportunity to win the lottery, B, provide their personal data in exchange for the $100 compensation, or C, pay them in exchange for referring the names of others for the purposes of procuring additional individuals who will provide personal data, sign the petition, or otherwise endorse America PAC. There's no victim. Well, you don't have to have a victim to have a crime, right? Just as a friendly reminder, okay? You don't have to have a victim to have a crime. And in fact, I'm not sure who started saying that. All right, here are the parties. Plaintiff is the Philadelphia District Attorney, Lawrence Krasner, acting in the name of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. The district attorney is empowered to bring a cause of action for public nuisance to enjoin an unreasonable interference with a right common to the general public on behalf of Philadelphia's citizens. So it's being brought on behalf of Philly's people, right? Which he has that authority to do that. So next, the district, you sometimes actually don't need intent. If it's a strict liability offense, you don't necessarily need intent. The district attorney is expressly authorized to bring an action in the name of the Commonwealth under Pennsylvania law whenever the district attorney has reason to believe that any person's using or is about to use any method, act, or practice declared by Pennsylvania law to be unlawful, and that such proceedings would be in the public interest. All right, Defending America PAC is a political action committee to support candidates who champion secure borders, sensible spending, safe cities, fair justice. Here, a fair justice system, free speech, and self-protection. Here, a fair justice system, free speech, and self-protection, especially the candidacy of former President Donald Trump. And then they've cited where you can pull up their website in order to see exactly who they are. This court has personal jurisdiction over America PAC because, among other things, it's operating an illegal lottery in Pennsylvania. It is spending money in Pennsylvania targeted to influence Pennsylvania voters. It has transacted business in the Commonwealth, and it has caused harm or tortious injury. And this just is what we call our civil wrongs, torts. So this is tortious injury. Tortious injury. And this just is what we call our civil wrongs, torts. So this is tortious injury by its defendant Elon Musk is the founder of America PAC. Mr. Musk funded America PAC and is involved in America PAC's operations, made representations to Philadelphians on behalf of America PAC, and benefits from increased traffic generated by America PAC on the social media platform X, of which Mr. Musk is the majority owner. This court has personal jurisdiction over Mr. Musk because, among other things, he's funded an illegal lottery operating in Pennsylvania. He has traveled to Pennsylvania as part of the operation of his illegal lottery. He has directed that substantial sums be spent in Philadelphia to influence Pennsylvania voters. He has transacted business in the Commonwealth, and he has caused harm or tortious injury in Pennsylvania by his acts or omissions inside or outside the Commonwealth. So there's that. All right, so number 4, factual allegations. So I think this is a really good way that he's distinguishing what's going on here. Because you can donate, PACs can donate all over the place, but, when you're talking about campaigns, but he's talking about a lottery type situation. And so if what Musk is doing falls into the elements of a lottery, he could be in some trouble. Would the PAC influencing voters be considered election interference? Well, it's definitely on the table. And I think the FBI, the DOJ has said, we're walking a line here when they sent a letter out to Musk. But this complaint is saying, we don't care about that. What we care about is that this is a lottery. Somebody gives you something in exchange for you potentially winning some money. So I think it's very interesting. Factual allegations. America PAC and Musk target Pennsylvania to influence Pennsylvania voters. America PAC has filed a statement of organization with the Federal Election Commission, the FEC, on May 22nd of 2024 as an independent expenditure only political committee, or a super PAC, listing a P.O. box in Austin, Texas as its business address. And then they're citing where you can find that. As of September 30th of 2024, America PAC reported having spent $133,841,660. That's not a period, that's a comma. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Yikes, is that right? Oh my gosh. On independent expenditure to support or oppose 2024 federal candidates. And then here's the link here you can go to. In the daily reports filed since October 21st of 2024, America PAC has disclosed millions of dollars in additional spending on political communications. On October 24th of 2024, the New York Times reported, quote, Mr. Musk, the leader of SpaceX, Tesla, and X, has already poured $75 million into a pro-Trump super PAC called America PAC and is accelerating his spending in this final stretch before Election Day. And then we've got the citation here. According to this report, Mr. Musk is particularly focused on Pennsylvania, and a close political ally is quoted as saying, quote, Elon is literally campaigning every day in Pennsylvania, end quote. Yeah, $75 million. Let's take a look at that number again from this pack. $133,841,660 is how much they have spent so far. And out of that, $75 million, it has been Elon. All right, so Mr. Musk is also the majority owner of the social media company X. Among its other expenditures, America PAC has spent tens of thousands of dollars advertising on X, targeting swing state voters. Sorry, that's my cat sneezing. Alongside Mr. Musk's own repeated endorsement of Mr. Trump on X. And then we've got our citations set out here. America PAC relies heavily on X to communicate with the public, posting political communications throughout each day, and the @America and @Elon Musk X handles work together to reshare and boost each other's content. Yes, my cats have the hay fever. X makes money in two different ways, advertising and data licensing, both of which are correlated to overall traffic to the platform. As the majority owner, Mr. Musk personally benefits from X's revenue generation. Internet archives show that on or about October 7th of 2024, America PAC first launched a petition in favor of free speech and the right to bear arms, with an offer to pay individuals, including Pennsylvania registered voters, $47 for each registered voter you refer that signs this petition. That petition stated it was exclusively open to registered voters in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. Wow, they're not hiding which states here. And expires October 21st. So, oh my goodness. Okay, B, Musk travels to Pennsylvania to announce his illegal lottery. On Saturday, October 19th, during an America PAC event in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Mr. Musk announced a surprise before a live crowd. And then here he's citing a clip you can see. And we'll flip the page. Mr. Musk said, we're going to be awarding $1 million randomly every day from now until the election, because I figured, how do we get people to know about it? And then there's the citation. He explained that this news would really fly and would help publicize America PAC's petition, and in turn, the PAC's effort to elect Donald Trump. Yikes. Mr. Musk then said he would announce the first winner that evening, and then called the name John Draher. Mr. Draher was in the audience and mounted the stage in a red MAGA hat. By the way, Mr. Musk said John had no idea. When Mr. Draher came onto the stage to accept an oversized check, Mr. Musk asked that, in exchange for the money, the only thing we seek is for John to agree to be a spokesperson for America PAC. C. Musk continues to make statements, including in Pennsylvania, promoting defendants' illegal lottery that he says will operate until Election Day. Shortly after Mr. Musk's live announcement of Mr. Draher's lottery win on October 19th, America PAC posted on X, quote, every day from now until Election Day, one registered swing state voter who signs the petition will be selected to earn $1 million, and included a link to the petition America PAC's website. So there you have that. Just, $1 million. Just, here's $1 million. Like, what? These people, my goodness. Mr. Musk posted a similar message minutes before, and then that's been cited as well. Then the next day, On October 20th of 2024, during another America PAC event, this time in McKees Rocks, Pennsylvania, Mr. Musk conducted a second random drawing, selecting Christine Fiscal as the winner, who was also in the audience that day. And then here's the citation to that. D, the supposed rules of defendant's illegal lottery. So let's take a look at the rules, which of course you have to have rules if you're going to have something going like this. And disclaimers. America's PAC's website still includes a page with the petition and the rules of the lottery, albeit in different form than what it originally published in early October of 2024. The Subject America PAC website now describes the rules of the lottery as follows. Each day, one petition signer from either Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, or North Carolina will earn $1 million. Our goal is to get 1 million registered voters in swing states to sign in support of the Constitution, especially freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. This program is exclusively open to registered voters in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. It expires November 5th. Yeah, why can't non-swing states get $1 million? Yeah, exactly. That's a good question, right? The description of the lottery does not say anything about agreeing to be a spokesperson for America PAC, despite what Mr. Musk told the first winner. As consideration to enter the lottery and sign the petition, a participant must provide several data points of personal information. First and last name, email address, mailing address, and cell phone address. Oh no, are we getting reported? No, we love the TikTok shop. Woohoo! TikTok shop's the greatest thing ever. A participant must then click a button that says sign petition with a space above asking for cell phone information that will only be used to confirm you are the legitimate petition signer, no other purposes. In addition to entering the lottery, the website provides 2 additional offers of compensation to registered voters in exchange for signing the petition and providing personal information, with a special offer for Pennsylvania registered voters. Just a lot of B's and V's. All right, let's flip it over. First, the website claims that Pennsylvania registered Vs will receive $100 for providing their personal data and signing the petition, which is more money than what's offered to Vs in other battleground states. Examples: Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. Second, the website claims that a Pennsylvania participant and petition signer who refers another Pennsylvania registered V to provide personal data and sign the America PAC petition will receive $100, which is also more money than is offered for referrals in other battleground states. Specifically, the America PAC website states offer valid from time of posting through 11:59 p.m. on 10/28. New signers only. $100 replaces the standard $47 offer, not in addition to it. To be eligible, both the referrer and petitioners must be registered Vs of Pennsylvania. Yeesh. The petition does not provide any information about how or when compensation will be paid. In smaller print at the bottom of the petition, it states, every person may only sign this petition once. Eligible people may only list one eligible person as their referrer. Signing the petition on behalf of another person is not permitted. Before payment is made, America PAC will verify the accuracy of all information of the referrers and referee. Payments of $600 or more will require the referrer to provide a signed IRS W-9, so an IRS 1099 can be issued. To be eligible, both the referrer and the petition signer must be registered Vs of Arizona, Michigan, Georgia, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, or Wisconsin. Need to reinstate VC. VC, are you not in here? Oh no. All right, hold on everybody. Pausing. Just 1 second here. We've had a few problems with various situations here. So, okay, hold on here. Just a minute. Oh dear. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second, everybody. Bear with me. All right. And let me just make, we're going to put one more person in here. VC. Okay. All right, we should be good to go now, everyone. Thank you for that. Oh, thanks for that reminder. You should be good to go, VC. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. All right, we've got a VC on there. Put me in, coach. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll keep you on the list here. We'll see how things are going. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Here we go. Back in. Yay, you're back, VC. Woohoo. Welcome back. All right. So next, the America PAC petition places no limitations on America PAC's use of or sale of personal data it collects, nor does it provide any additional information about the planned use of data. And defendant's lottery is not authorized by state law. So that's really the kicker here. If this is a lottery, we're definitely in some trouble. Lotteries are highly regulated under Pennsylvania law. The purpose of the state lottery law is to establish a lottery to be operated by the state, the proceeds of which benefit those 65 years of age or older. The state lottery law is also intended to provide a means through which to curb illegal gambling operations in Pennsylvania. And maybe nobody remembers, but of course, the whole lottery came about based off of something called playing the numbers game, right? That was a big thing with the organized crime back in the old days. The Commonwealth Secretary of Revenue and Bureau of State Lotteries are empowered to operate and administer the lottery, including, for example, the types of lawful lotteries, the manner in which the winners are selected, and the licensure of sales agents. State regulations govern the powers and duties of the Secretary and Director of the Bureau of State Lottery, the procedures for licensing, claiming prizes, the use of lottery funds, and further disclose the odds of a participant's chances of winning. Numbers runners, yeah, exactly. And then we'll flip to 13 here, all lotteries not specifically authorized by law are unlawful under Pennsylvania law. Defendant's lottery is not authorized by law and is illegal. What's the difference between a lottery and a sweepstakes? That's a good question. And I want to say that the lottery is really, you're just talking about cash money versus the sweepstakes where there could be other prizes outside of just cash. That would be my best guess on that. But, we've got rules for sweepstakes too. You got to be pretty careful about that stuff also. Defendants' announcements of winners of the illegal lottery. Since launching on October 19th, America PAC claims it awarded $1 million checks to 9 individuals through its lottery, 4 of whom live in Pennsylvania. It made those awards on October 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. No winner was announced on October 23rd. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what was going on then. Each winner is featured on America PAC's website and X handle and has garnered significant public and press attention. Indeed, the videos of that first and second lottery winners have garnered 27 million views and 10.9 million views respectively, driving significant traffic to Mr. Musk's X platform. So that's the other part of it, is that it's increasing his own business too. This $1 million lottery has earned wall-to-wall media coverage of America PAC, Mr. Musk, and Mr. Trump since the lottery launched, including numerous stories in the Philadelphia's newspaper of record, the Philadelphia Inquirer. Requires you to purchase something to enter. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. America PAC claims it has received over $1 million petition signers to date, with over 280,000 petition signers who are registered voters in Pennsylvania, entering for a chance to win the $1 million prize. And that's set out here. Upon information and belief, among those 280,000 petition signers are residents of Philadelphia County who have accepted America PAC's offer to provide their personal data in exchange for an opportunity to win the lottery. Upon information and belief, among those 280,000 petition signers are residents of Philadelphia County who have accepted... Why do we have two? Have accepted America PAC's offer. So this one is to win the lottery, and then this one is for that $100. So they're two separate ones. Upon information and belief, among those 280,000 petition signers, residents of Philadelphia County who've accepted the PAC's offer to pay them in exchange for referring the names of others for the purpose of procuring additional individuals who will provide personal data, sign the petition, or otherwise endorse America PAC. Upon information and belief, petitioner signers in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia have not been paid for their personal data, despite America PAC's claims, nor have petition signers been given any information for how or when payment will be tendered. Upon information and belief, petition signers in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia have not been paid for referring other petition signers, despite America PAC's claims, nor have petition signers been given any information for how or when payment will be tendered. Ooh, that's a really good point, everyone. Have we heard that they've actually received the money? I think that's what they're saying here, is that the people who have won or have done the work haven't been paid yet. Sounds like Trump's running it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So I think that's an interesting point here. Yes, very interesting. All right. Also, on October 23rd, it was reported that the United States Department of Justice sent a letter notifying America PAC that the $1 million lottery could violate the federal law against paying people to register to vote. It really could be violating that. Yeah, no one's gotten paid yet. I know, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that, but it's true. If you have those giant, large checks, I mean, that's not like true currency, right? Who officiates the drawing? That's a great question. Notwithstanding, on October 24th, America PAC announced two additional $1 million lottery winners here. Now, here's F, defendants' deceptive conduct and statements in connection with their lottery. So, as enumerated more fully below, defendants have engaged in conduct and made statements that are deceptive and which create a likelihood of confusion or misunderstanding. For example, defendants have shrouded key aspects of the lottery in secrecy, including without limitation the following. Website says payments will be received by November 30th. Interesting. For example, defendants, again, have put these in secrecy, right? Defendants have not provided a complete set of lottery or contest rules, including the odds of winning or how winners will be selected. Defendants have not provided information about when they will make payments to participants. Defendants have not provided what privacy policy, if any, will protect participants' personal information. Also, by way of example, defendants appear to be making false statements about the lottery, including without limitation the following. So here we go. We've got some false statements. Defendants say the winners are chosen at random, yet on information and belief, winners are not actually chosen at random, For example, the October 19th and October 20th winners appear not to be chosen at random because both just happen to live near the locations of Musk's pro-Trump rallies, and both were in attendance at those rallies. That's a really good point. How could it be random if you pick people actually out of the crowd that's in front of you? I think that's a really good, excellent point. Defendants promised to pay $100 to all participating registered voters who sign America PAC's petition. Yet, on information and belief, defendants have not made those payments. Accordingly, defendants are operating an illegal lottery in violation of Pennsylvania statutes. To be clear, it would be no defense for America PAC and Musk to argue that it was not engaging in a lottery if their scheme actually did not involve a chance or random selection of winners. In that event, A, they would be admitting to acting deceptively and in violation of the Commonwealth's Consumer Protection Law, and B, they would still be in violation of the Commonwealth's prohibition against the operation of unlawful lotteries. Plaintiff is entitled to injunctive relief. So let's see what they're asking for. Tea break. Man, these people, whew. All right. They're asking for, as alleged herein, plaintiffs have established a clear right to relief and is likely to succeed on the merits of the claim. Plaintiff and the public will be irreparably harmed if the requested injunction is not entered, including because irreparable harm per se exists due to defendants' ongoing statutory violations. The denial of injunctive relief will result in greater harm than by granting injunctive relief. The requested preliminary injunction will restore the status quo. The requested injunction is reasonably suited to abate the offending conduct. The injunction will not adversely affect the public interest. To the contrary, it will advance the public interest. So there you go. Here's count one. So we'll go through the different elements here. Public nuisance. D.A. Krasner incorporates herein the preceding paragraphs of the complaint. All lotteries in Pennsylvania are regulated and conducted by the state for the benefit of public programs. Any lottery not specifically authorized by law is unlawful and illegal. Under Pennsylvania law, a scheme is an unlawful lottery if it satisfies these three elements. So here's the elements, everybody, that have to be met for this to be a lottery. Number one, a prize has to be won. So do we have number one? Yes, we have the $1 million. Number two, a winner is a winner to be determined by chance. So they're calling it random. Whether or not it actually is, they're at least saying it's random, right? And three, the payment of a consideration by the player. And consideration just means something of value. So for them, it's, signing this petition. That's the consideration. So it looks like all three of those elements are present. At first glance. The General Assembly has also expressly declared that unlawful lotteries are common nuisances. So that's already been set out. America PAC and Musk's lottery described above is an illegal lottery. Specifically, one, the prize to be won in the lottery is $1 million offered by America PAC. Two, the winner is, according to defendants, drawn at random. And three, the players, citizens of Philadelphia and other citizens of the Commonwealth, provide at least two forms of considerations to participate and be eligible to receive the $1 million. A, they provide personal information. So first, last name, email address, mailing address, and cell phone number inputted into America PAC's electronic system. And B, they bind their own future conduct through a pledge to support specified positions. Lotteries are highly regulated under Pennsylvania law, and the purpose of a state lottery is to establish a lottery to be operated by the state, the proceeds of which benefit those 65 years of age or older. The state lottery law is also intended to provide a means through which to curb illegal gambling operations in Pennsylvania. All lotteries not specifically authorized by law are unlawful. Defendant's lottery is not authorized by Pennsylvania law and is unlawful. Defendant's lottery and its creation, maintenance, promotion, and operation is also a common nuisance. Defendants have created, maintained, published, advertised, promoted, and operated or participated in the creation, maintenance, promotion, and operation of an illegal lottery. Defendants' creation, maintenance, promotion, and operation of the lottery is harmful to residents of Philadelphia and the Commonwealth and interferes with their public rights. Defendants' conduct alleged above creates or has the potential to create hazards to public health, safety, and general welfare. So, among other things, the lottery imposes a substantial danger to economic and general welfare, irreparably harms the integrity of Pennsylvania's legitimate state lottery, and otherwise inflames gambling instincts and corrupts public morals among Pennsylvania citizens. So I love how this is worded, because this is very typical of the kinds of language used when our states define what we call vice crimes, right? So vice crimes are those crimes that are only crimes because the legislative body has made them crimes, right? So things like prostitution, gambling, certain kinds of use of certain substances. A lot of people claim that they're victimless crimes, but we also call them vice crimes. And it just puts into place that there's a general welfare issue going on by not having this made illegal. I'm sorry, everybody, just 1 second here. Okay, I'm sorry. Atticus is snoring very loudly. I apologize. If you could hear him, I was like, what's that noise? Can you grab him? He is snoring so loud. Oh, thank you. Off you go. Bye. Okay, see you later. Atticus has been removed. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness. He's gone now. He was here. And now he wakes up and he's like, where am I now? Oh my goodness. Well, it was distracting me. Thank you. I've got oh my goodness gracious. All right, here we go. The lottery is a menace to public welfare in Pennsylvania, since illegal gambling has a strong potential to exploit vulnerable populations, including children, the elderly, and those with limited means. No, there's no way that he can make changes. Only the House or only Congress can make changes to SCOTUS at this point. The lottery interferes with a public right to vote without undue influence and otherwise injects illegal activity into the integrity of the electoral process. Pennsylvania voters, including voters in Philadelphia, have the right to public peace, public comfort, and public convenience to engage in the electoral process without interference from outside third parties, offering the chance of a reward in exchange for providing personal information. So, and then I'm going to skip through a little bit of some more of that legal language. So we'll get to what they're asking for, all right? So plaintiffs are demanding a judgment against defendants for the following. So this is what they're requesting. Injunctive relief prohibiting defendants America Pack and Musk from creating, maintaining, operating, or participating in the creation, maintenance, operation of their lottery, abatement of the public nuisance, and such other further relief as the court deems just and proper. And count two. So that was count one, everybody. Count two, a violation of Pennsylvania unfair trade practices and consumer protection law, or UTPCPL under Pennsylvania unfair trade practices and consumer protection law, or UTPCPL under Pennsylvania law here. D.A. Krasner incorporates herein all the preceding paragraphs. So the UTPCPL prohibits persons from employing unfair or deceptive acts or practices in the conduct of any trade or commerce, which includes engaging in any fraudulent or deceptive conduct which creates a likelihood of confusion or misunderstanding. Defendant's conduct alleged in this complaint constitutes a violation of that. The code section is to be liberally construed to effectuate its objective of protecting Pennsylvanians from unfair and deceptive practices here. so we're going to kind of skip through a little bit again, so we can kind of get to what specifically they're asking for. So here is what they've set out that defendants have done, everyone. Defendants engaged in unfair and deceptive acts or practices in violation of the law by failing to provide a complete set of lottery or other contest rules to all participants, with such rules being set forth clearly and conspicuously at a place where participants may readily review. Clearly and conspicuously disclose to participants the range of payouts available and the method of winning and timing of delivery for those payouts. Clearly and conspicuously disclose the odds of winning. Clearly and conspicuously disclose how defendant will store and or use the personal data provided by the participant during the sweepstakes registration process. So they're even using that word interchangeably. The website, for example, fails to disclose any limitations or restrictions on how defendants may use address and mailing address and email and personal information, other than a caveat that the participant's cell phone number will only be used to confirm identity. Exactly who is listed as the defendant? So ABC PAC and Elon Musk. Those are the two entities that are the defendants here. Clearly and conspicuously disclose the privacy policy applicable to the registrants. So that's the other piece. So that's what they're claiming have been the unfair practices here. So, and then they give us a showing of the website. So here's the website promoting the petition. It says special offer for Pennsylvania registered Vs. Sign this petition, get $100. Refer a petition signer, get $100. Offer valid from time of posting through 11/59 on 10/28. New signers only. $100 replaces the $47 offer, not in addition to. To be eligible, both the refer and petition signer must be registered Vs in Pennsylvania. So that's pretty specific. As far as, trying to say we are going after Pennsylvania Vs here. So, yet upon information and belief, Pennsylvania registered Vs participants who have signed America PAC's petition or referred a petition signer have not received $100 from America PAC yet. The foregoing conduct has the capacity to deceive or was likely to deceive or confuse a substantial portion of the public. The liability imposed under Section 201-2 sub 3 is strict liability. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier, everybody. If this is a strict liability offense, and a lot of our vice crimes are strict liability offenses, as it does not depend on any particular mens rea. So this is, we do not require a specific intent in order for this to be a crime. All right, so strict liability offenses typically will cover those vice crimes, traffic laws, anything. It's just an automatic. Did you do it? Yes, that's all we need. We don't need, well, you meant to do it or you didn't mean to do it. How can they get relief when it's over already? So they're hoping, what I believe is they're hoping for an injunction to be put in like tomorrow to make it stop at this point, and then we'll see what else they're requesting for damages. So with that, so we love that for him. Yeah, strict liability crimes, everyone, are a small category, but also typically victimless crimes. Some people call it T-break. Thanks, Suze. I mean, it depends on your definition of a victim, I suppose, but didn't it end yesterday? I'm not sure. They haven't paid out yet, so I'm not sure. As a direct result of the foregoing, defendants have received and will continue to receive benefits that they would not have received if they had not engaged in violation of the law, as alleged herein. I'm wondering if they would have to get rid of the information given to them. That could be another thing too. All right, so here's our last page. Our last bit, everyone. As a direct result of the foregoing, Philadelphia citizens and those across the Commonwealth have suffered substantial injury. The General Assembly authorizes district attorneys such as D.A. Krasner to seek injunctive relief for the violation of this law. D.A. Krasner seeks an injunction requiring defendants cease in engaging in unfair or deceptive acts or practices in connection with their lottery. Unless restrained by this court, defendants will likely continue to engage in the methods, acts, and practices that have a likelihood to deceive, mislead, and confuse the public, absent the grant of injunction. The ongoing and likely future violations by defendants of this law are contrary to the public interest, necessitating an injunction to restrain and prevent further misconduct. Wherefore, plaintiff demands judgment against defendants for the following: injunctive relief prohibiting defendants, America Pac and Musk, from engaging in any unfair or deceptive acts or practices in connection with the lottery, and such other relief as the court deems just and proper. Oh, we certainly do. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming and joining me. And then we are on our last page, and it is signed here, signed and dated. So they've got two counts. One is a nuisance count, and the second is an unfair trade practices count. So what do we think about that? I mean, based off of what they're saying here, it looks like the elements are met. But of course, we'll need to, go through and have a trial and all of those kinds of things, unless they, take care of it. But, oh, you're welcome, Cindy, who supposedly one was doing TikTok last week. Really? Well, apparently, and I didn't realize this either, apparently none of them have been paid either. 200 billion seems right. Oh my goodness. Sounds legit for Pennsylvania law. It does. It does. Yeah. So funny they didn't hit well, exactly. So again, I think this is just another situation where, there's so many interesting things people are trying to do, but yet there's laws in place and they forget. Like if you're going to run something like this, you still have to comply with the law. Even if you're, wanting to do it, you still have to make sure you're in compliance. Is this precept for election tampering voter infringement? I don't think so, because I don't think it would hit a spectrum large enough to have any kind of a significant influence. But I suppose it could be. I would say, you could put it in to whatever complaint you were filing. If that was your issue in Pennsylvania, you could say, well, what about this? You could add that in, but I'm not sure what kind of an effect it would have. How he immigrated here. Yeah, I don't do the immigration law, everybody. I don't get involved in that that particular show. I'm not, yikes, into that business, but yes, even with it only being swing states. Well, exactly. I mean, the fact that it was swing states, I think it would be worth it to put it in, but again, I'm not sure what kind of an effect it would have. And the kind of reach that something like this would have is just unknown at this point. So, winner was paid at the rally. Wouldn't they be an employee? Good question, but technically they weren't paid. Technically, they were just given a big poster board, and it, again, without any kind of a hiring practice. I'm not sure employee would be the right term, although good thinking though. That's a great way of looking at it, but I think it would be relatively easy to argue out of that. There's a cardboard check. Right, exactly. Cardboard check, and they haven't paid him yet. Get an injunction, state president approved, then the feds can use this case. I like it. Go for it. Absolutely. So just as a quick summary, everybody, what happened here is that we have the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania through this district attorney's office is filing against America Pac and Elon Musk for they're claiming the $1 million handout that they've been giving for people to sign this petition or whatever, $1 million a day. They're saying that's a lottery and that it's an illegal lottery. Interstate issue if it crosses multiple states. I would say yes. There's going to be some interstate issues, but this person is only concerned with Pennsylvania. So he's not even worrying about the other places. So I would say each individual state on their own could possibly bring a suit. I think it's smart that Pennsylvania did, because that's where the rallies were at, where he, gave the cardboard to the people face to face. So I think Pennsylvania is probably the strongest out of all of the lawsuits, but the others could technically have grounds. And then, or if the feds want to go after them because they're dealing with multiple states. Anytime you're dealing with multiple states, you've always got a potential for a federal violation. But I don't think there's a federal statute specifically regarding lotteries that is as specific as this Pennsylvania one is. So I think they just have a general, don't do that situation. How many other states are involved? The swing states. So we've got 6 or 7 other states involved. So yeah, I mean, it's fascinating. And there's people out there, I'm telling you, there's people out there chasing down these kinds of issues. They're like, that doesn't sound right. And then someone picks up, the law and reads it, and it's like, well, it's not. So let's go to court. So there's a lot going on out there behind the scenes, everybody. We have no data protection laws. Oh, I know, it's a lot. We've got some data issues. Yep, VC, you got it. Oh, I think it was, yeah. Okay, yep, you got it. Election crime laws. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with a lot of that coming up here. Didn't get the cardboard, he got the roll of Charmin. Oh my goodness. Could the winner sue Musk for breach? Well, yeah. If they were promised $1 million and they actually don't get paid that, absolutely. Or the $100. If anyone doesn't get paid after, December 1st, they're like, where's my money? They could absolutely sue. That would be hilarious. I mean, it would be a mess, but it'd be hilarious. Oh my goodness gracious. It's crime tonight. Tell us about your nails. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I've got several sets of Halloween nails, everybody. But these are my little cat nails I've got going on for tonight. So HIPAA violations. Right. Federal charge be election interference. Right. And that would be probably the road they would go down. But, election interference is being used quite a bit as, as a violation, as a crime right now. And so it's kind of having its day. It's being celebrated and used quite a bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was somehow kind of plugged into those elements as another way of going towards election interference. So that wouldn't surprise me, but how can afford to sue Elon Musk? Well, it's the state of Pennsylvania. So, as long as if they're in for the long game, they should be all right. Wasn't the money signing saying you agree with the amendments? So the specific requirement that's set out is that you are supporting the Constitution, especially free speech and your right to bear arms. So the First and Second Amendments, you're supporting them in the Constitution. That's what the language was specifically. HEB got into trouble in the 80s for saying they were giving out. Oh yeah, everybody kind of gets into trouble, right? I mean, was it Pepsi? I can't remember. There was someone that was like, or, you could get $1 million, or you could get this jet. And the kid's like, I want the jet. And they're like, oh, whoopsie-doos. So they had to give him the jet. Probably has an arbitration clause. Well, I'm not sure. If there is an arbitration piece in there or not. I think they would have mentioned it because they went in and looked for it. They looked for the rules. They looked for any of those things. And by it not being put in here, we're not going to be able to have that arbitration road taken down. Start a class action lawsuit complaining about non-swing states not getting money. Oh, we should. All right. Yes, we're overlooked. All of us non-swing states, we matter. What's the matter with people? We're important. Yeah, I think so. They made it pretty clear that it's not an arbitration case. I agree. You ever find out what caused your cat not to... Oh, according, I'm glad you asked. Yes. No, he grew out of it, was part of it. So that was pretty much it. So, and then we discovered another thing that he just kind of has an issue with, and so it kind of leads to his stinkiness. I apologize, everybody. I did a post a while back on my kitten being very stinky, and the issue's been solved as best as we can, so we should be good to go. Oh, can you summarize in one video the crux of it as well, please? So yeah, the Elon Musk suit, sure, I can do that in a video. Put a post together on that. Absolutely, absolutely. No skills involved. Right, right. Well, you know, again, that randomness of it still has to be taken care of. So yeah, it's an interesting situation, I think. And I think we all knew something wasn't quite right about what was going on with that. And so here we've got a lawsuit coming in. So, well, with that, everybody, I will go ahead and sign off for tonight. This was kind of a bit of a bonus live. I'm hoping to come back on again soon if we get some interesting orders or interesting filings coming in, and I will hop back on and hang out with everybody. So I will sign off for tonight and wish you all a fantastic night, and I will see you all again very soon. So take care and have a good one.